Hey viewers, hey subscribers, and welcome back to my channel, Aquarian Empress Tarot. For those of you guys who are new to the channel, welcome. To my returning subscribers, welcome back, my loves. So we are back at it. My apologies, I did post in the community tab yesterday that I just simply was not able to go live last night due to a personal reading. Somebody had booked a phone session with me, and I actually really enjoy phone sessions, just so y'all know. I'm a talker, but the other person just happened to be an air sign, so they were talking too. So a 30-minute session turned into a 2-hour session, so there's that. But the person was so sweet and just, just very open, honest, and made me laugh. I made her laugh. It was a really lovely experience. So if you guys are interested in booking a phone session with me, please do so before 6 p.m. Friday Central Standard Time, because my weekends are full. That's my time with my family. That's my time to break. So, and I will do personal readings on weekends. However, I have a life outside of tarot and outside of my regular 9-to-5 job. So my weekends are like, my spots are limited. My time is limited. So if you don't book by a certain time, your reading will not be delivered until the following week, till Monday. So if you're interested, you guys, the link, I will put it down in my community tab. I don't know if I can pin a link here in the live stream. I think I can. Let me see. Also, great announcement, I changed my Cash App handle to also match that of my PayPal and to match my channel name. So all my handles are all the same. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Cash App, they're all the same. So can't nobody be confused. All right. I do not offer payments on my website via Cash App, but you can pay via Cash App if that's easier for you. And put a note when you send that Cash App so I know what it's for, okay? If that's your preferred method of payment. I'm going to put the link to my website here for personal, Rico, don't do it, for personal readings. Y'all, Geminis, I hope y'all had a good time, because it's Cancer season now. Y'all, we are talking about Cancers tonight. So if you are following me on Instagram, just know that I've been ready. I've been ready, y'all. I've been ready. I'm going to give y'all a few minutes to hop in, though. I'm going to give y'all a few minutes to hop in so we can get started. Okay. Rico, don't do it. Do not do it. Don't do it. Do not do it. Don't do it. Do not do it. All right, y'all. So that's a link to my website. Hey, if you're watching my live stream, hey, and welcome to my channel. Please be sure to subscribe and thumbs up the video. Rico, find you some business, man. Ouch. I'm always being attacked by a bunny. No privacy. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna pin. Oops. I'm gonna see if I can pin this comment. Pick it. There we go. Hey to whoever just hopped in the live stream. All right, y'all. So I just pinned my comment. For those who are new to the channel, I will be doing this regularly. Rico, get off my foot. I will be doing this regularly, so that way anyone who is new subscriber, new follower to the channel, you guys can see that you can make your donation. It's on there via YouTube. My channel is monetized, so you can send it via super chat if you so decide to, or if you prefer to send your donation via Cash App or PayPal. I just recently changed my Cash App and PayPal handle, so I'm going to drop those below as well. Okay. I also want to give a few reminders for those who are new and even for those who have been here for a while. When you come into the channel, because I know things change over time and we learn as we go, right? The whole point is growth and learning, and that's what tarot is all about. It's all about self-growth, healing, personal accountability, and all of those things. So when you come into the channel and you say, hey, I would like a reading, please let us know your name. Please greet everyone. Please be respectful on my channel because you will get blocked if you're not. Also, if I'm in the middle of pulling cards for your reading, please just give me a little bit of time so I can connect the dots and really tap into what Spirit is trying to tell me to relay to you. If you keep interjecting during your reading, I can't relay the message effectively. Because what happens, let me explain. What happens, let's say for instance, you're asking about a relationship, which is the most common questions that I get. Well, how is this person thinking? Well, will this person reach out? Do you you're going, as I'm thinking and I'm shuffling, right? Let's say I got the deck and I'm shuffling, right? I'm shuffling and you keep posting. It's not giving me the time to stop and connect. Do you see what I'm saying? And so let's say we got the Two of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Lovers here. So your question was, will this person reach out? I'm giving an example because this is what I don't like and this is what I won't tolerate. I'm sitting here trying to tell you, I'm seeing here, Spirit is showing me that you guys have a lot of love for one another, but this person really doesn't have a whole lot to offer you. They'll make an offer, but it's a bare minimum offer. And so while I'm trying to relay the message, the person keeps interjecting. They keep, well, the last time we spoke, this happened, and it's like, you keep interjecting, so now my focus is distracted from the original message. You see what I'm saying? So try to listen during your reading so that you can get the full message instead of interjecting in the middle of that reading, if that makes sense. Because the reader, myself personally, I get distracted. So if you're constantly bombarding me with questions while I'm in the middle of asking Spirit a particular question for you, you may not get your full message because you're so anxious and worried about what's to come. Okay? So that's one thing to keep in mind if you are new to tarot readings, if you're new to watching tarot readings or tarot channels or anything of that nature. Also, there's a common misconception that tarot is to foretell the future. Not necessarily, because to be honest, the future is not really for us to know. Life is an experience. So we don't know a lot of times what's coming until we go through something presently. So based on past actions and present actions, it helps us to kind of gain a perspective on what the possible outcome of a situation could be, or the possibility of a future event coming in for you, if that makes sense. So instead of focusing on asking futuristic questions, will this person reach out? Ask a better question. What is the current energy surrounding me and this person? What is the current, what are some of the lessons that I've needed to learn from this experience? Because you're asking somebody still thinking about you that you haven't talked to in 3, 6, 9 months to a year, they're probably not. I mean, you probably crossed their mind, but you're not a priority, because if you were, they would have made that known. You see what I'm saying? So just wanted to remind everybody who watch tarot channels, who are into tarot readings and astrology and things of that nature, that you just kind of have to really be mindful of the questions that you ask, because you don't want to distract that reader from the original intent. And it's very much too, like, a lot of people will condemn readers for being straightforward, but how else do I sugarcoat the Two of Swords? How do I sugarcoat the Tower? The energy that the Tower brings is shit's about to get heavy real quick. It's like, because if you don't fix it, God's gonna fix it for you. That's the energy that the Tower card brings, for example, or the Death card. There's about to be an ending because it should have been let go a long time ago. And it's time for something new, because death is a transitional period. You may be going through some things. So if the Death card comes up, just know that it's going to be a little rough. The Tower card, any of the swords come out. 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, it's going to be a little rocky. So, I'm not here to sugarcoat messages from Spirit. I'm here to relay those messages exactly the way they're given to me. Now, I do so with consideration. I do so with people's emotions in mind, and with the most tact and the most respect as possible. But sometimes you can say something with a smile on your face and it still be taken out of context. So, with that being said, if I am not the reader for you, please move along. Please move along. Because I am not for everybody, and everybody is not for me. All right, y'all. So, tonight's topic is Cancer. Happy birthday, Cancers. It is Cancer season. It is Cancer season, honey. Y'all know what I love the most about the sign of Cancer is that Cancers are very, like, they're very into themselves. That sounds bad, but it's not. Cancers are very much into themselves. Like, they take really good care of themselves. They take a lot of pride in their hygiene. Cancer takes a lot of pride in the things that they do. They do it with a lot of soul, a lot of feeling, a lot of care, consideration. Cancer is that sign. It's like, they're the moon child. And so there's a very parental energy that surrounds the sign of Cancer. They're very fatherly for the masculines. They're very motherly for the feminine. So it's like they really care. They really nurture their relationships, friendships, partnerships, business relationships. They really have the ability to not only make themselves comfortable, but people around them feel comfortable. And if Cancer's not comfortable, you gonna know about it. But that's one of the things that I love about the Cancer zodiac sign, is that they are very much in tune with themselves. Like, Cancer knows when they need to withdraw, when they it's kind of much like Virgo, where they go into hermit mode. You know what I mean? Cancer will go into hermit mode for days. You may not hear from Cancer because they're trying to, because they carry so many emotions, not just their own, but even from other people. Cancer has to balance that out. You know what I mean? It's almost like they have to do like an emotional cleanse. So you may not hear from them for a few days, and it's like I'll be back. So when they come back, they're refreshed, they're renewed, and they're ready to go. But Cancer does not rush. Every Cancer that I know, they are not going to rush anything. Cancer is going to do things on their time, much like Taurus. Like, Cancer is just not, they are not the sign to be rushed. I used to have a coworker. And she's July Cancer. And I'm telling y'all, the sweetest person ever. She would always come in. She would bring snacks. She would bring breakfast food. Running late. Faithfully. But I love her to pieces because she was so loving. She was so sweet. She was so helpful. And sometimes I think people confuse Cancers like wanting to help you, like people confuse it with control, because in the wrong sense, it can come across as controlling, but really, Cancer really genuinely is just trying to help. And sometimes it can be like, okay, you're doing too much. You know what I mean? It can be you're doing too much. For those of the other zodiac signs who are extremely independent, like myself as an Aquarius, sometimes we can like, because Cancer just wants to help, and it also allows them to feel needed. It allows them to feel useful. You know what I mean? So remember that if you're dealing with a Cancer, right, or you have family or friends who are Cancers, they like to feel appreciated. Cancer also likes, y'all ready for this? Drum roll. Attention. all this time we were thinking that it was Aries and Leo, but then there's Cancer. Cancer loves attention. They do. They love affection. They love to be complimented. They love to be adored. They love to be admired. Like, Cancer just like it, they just soak it all up. You know what I mean? So, you know, keep that in mind if you got a Cancer on your hands, because they want you to keep the compliments flowing. They want you to keep the love flowing. They want you to keep all of the attention. They soak it up. They soak it up. Y'all will see, but here's the thing. Cancer and Leo are a lot alike. And I think Gemini too. Like, sometimes I feel like Gemini and Cancer kind of like, they're borderline the same person sometimes, because it can get a little wild. Like, if Cancer is not happy, everybody's gonna know that Cancer is not happy, because Cancers be wilding out sometimes. But I wanted to focus on the good things about Cancer, because there's actually a lot of beautiful things, a lot of beautiful aspects about Cancer personality. You know, they're very loving people. They're very nurturing people. And most Cancer people that I know have children, because they're just, like I said, they're very nurturing. That's just their nature. They're very nurturing. Even Cancer men, like those men in particular tend to not, you know, like most guys are like, I don't want no more kids, but what? Cancer men are a totally different story. They love being fathers. It's like they love, I don't know, like they love being, is that the right thing to say? I was going to say Captain Save, but it kind of is in low key like Captain Save, because, you know, the child needs something, they're running to the rescue. They're right there. They're at every recital. They're at every rehearsal. They're at every football game, soccer game, ballerina practice. Like, Cancer is that dad. You know what I mean? He's there. He might be late, but he's there. And so, you know, that's just how they are. You know, that's how they function. Cancer functions on their own time. You're not gonna rush Cancer. So there's that. They're the type of person that's gonna bring a drink for you and everybody in the crew. Like, Cancer is that person. You know what I mean? Very loving. And I think because they love so hard, their anger is even more fierce. So when a Cancer is pissed, you definitely are going to feel it, for sure. What else was I thinking, y'all? Anybody who's hopping in and wanting a reading, like I said, send your donation, drop a green heart, let me know how you donated so I can make sure it goes through. But meanwhile, we're talking about Cancer. Please share your Cancer experiences, because I'm so... Rico Cuevo. Sorry, y'all, he's in my chair. I'm surrounded by Cancers. And one of my best friends is a Cancer. I have another male friend who's a Cancer. He works my last nerves. It's like I love him, but I don't. Like, at the same time, it's a love-hate relationship. I can't explain it. Because he's extra. He's real extra. He's a June Cancer. I was telling everybody about this today on my Instagram live. He came by. We go through this every year. He came by my job today. I think he just came by to see if I was thinking about him, and that's exactly what he said. He was like, "Hey, baby, I know you miss me." I was like, "No, I don't. No, I do not." Because y'all, because he does the absolute most. Okay, y'all just don't understand. For those of y'all who've been following me for a while, y'all have heard me talk about this Cancer man, and y'all, woo, just bless it. Okay, because one day he comes into my office and he's like, I need your debit card, and I'm like, excuse me. And he's like, and give me the keys too. I'm like, wait, hold up, wait a minute. And I was like, what are you trying to do? And he's like, oh, I'm gonna go get us something to eat. I'm like, wait, back it up. First of all, I didn't even ask for this. Second of all, you could have called me ahead of time if this is what you just decided to do. He was like, no, I just figured I would go. Like, you can't, no. And I know at the core, at the center of his being, he probably really genuinely was like trying to do something nice. But I was like, no. And I'm not giving you the keys to my car. Absolutely not. Like, this just, it was too much, y'all. It was too much. And so, for a while, he would call and constantly, what are you doing? I'm at work. How are you doing? I'm great. Like, it was just nonstop. It was nonstop, y'all. And I'm not a very clingy person, you know. I'm an Aquarius, you know. So I kind of like a little, like a little space. But it was too much. It was too much. And I remember when I had first moved into my apartment some years ago, he was really sweet. Like, he had bought me some, you know, cookware and some dishes and stuff like that. Towels, things like, you know, things that you need when you move into a new apartment, right? So I didn't ask him to do this, by the way, but I was very thankful that he decided to do it. And, you know, I was like, thank you, whatever, express my gratitude and move along. So tell me why this man, Rico, don't do it. Don't do it. So tell me why this man, he came over to visit one day, and he was like, you still got my towels? I was like, what? He was like, you still got my towels? I said, what are you talking about? He was like, the towels I got for you. I said, you mean my towels? I still have my towels. I mean, I'm just like, you do too much. You do too much. He was like, you still got my skillet? I said, what are you talking about? You got these things for me. See, and this is why I be having problems sometimes accepting and being receptive to gifts, because I don't like feeling like, you know what I mean? Like, somebody does something for you, right, as a kind gesture, and then later on it's brought back up. Like, I don't like that type of thing. So it's like, it was aggravating for me. So I have to deal with him in increments, because it's a bit much, you know. But generally I get along very well with Cancer women for the most part. I've had my run-ins, but for the most part, I get along well with them. And I feel like with Cancer, they have to, if they're in a more balanced place in their life, they're a lot more lovable. They're a lot more easier to be around. And they're a lot more loving to you. Hang on, y'all. Let me get Rico, because he's doing too much. Come here. You're doing too much. Come on. You are doing too much. Say hey to everybody on the camera. Say hey, y'all. Say I'm in trouble. Say I'm doing things I should not be doing. We all see you. You're not hiding. Anyway, y'all. Reek's an attention whore too. He loves attention. Now he gonna act shy. But yeah, I had to like ignore my friend for a while because he was doing way too much. But the things I love about Cancer is their loving, supportive nature. You know, they're very caring, especially about people who are in their life. They're very caring. They're very supportive. Hi, Diana. How are you? Don't let them fool you, girl. This right here is a hot mess. He's a baby temporarily. This is so he doesn't get into any more trouble. Yeah, I'm talking about you. How are you, love? But yeah, y'all. And I'm learning more too, like with astrology, the sun sign versus your ascendant or your rising sign versus your moon sign. So if you have a moon in Cancer, you might be a little moody sometimes. If you got a moon in any water sign minus Scorpio, hot mess sometimes. Okay. We ain't gonna tell nobody. But if you have a moon in any water sign, sometimes you're gonna be a hot mess. Sometimes you just might. But if you have you have a Cancer sun and then an Aquarius moon, you might be like a little bit more mellowed out. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, when they think of the zodiac, they automatically think, oh, this person's sun sign. You know what I mean? But you're more than just your sun sign. There literally is a book called More Than Just the Sun Sign. So, and it was a pretty good book. I gotta find it again because I really enjoyed it. But yeah. How are you doing, Diana? Reek, you're so needy. What about you? I'm good, love. Thank you. Just been busy these days. It's been very busy for me at work. So I haven't streamed a whole lot. Mostly on the weekends. I know. My trouble bunny. So I've switched my live stream days to, which I've always done Mondays, but I wasn't able to live stream last night because one of my clients, she had booked a phone session, and the phone session, she's a Gemini, by the way. So you put us two air signs together. So she booked the phone session, and a 30-minute session turned into 2 hours. So I was like, by the time I got off, it was like damn near 8:30 at night, and I was like, I'm not gonna go live at this point. So I posted in my community tab, you know, that I wasn't able to go live last night, that I would be live tonight. So if you want to keep up with me in the nights that I go live, I usually go live Saturday mornings as well for a short time, like around 8:30, 9 o'clock, because those are my mornings to sleep in. But Ricky, we need your nails cut. But yeah, hop in, girl, hop in. It's good to see you. Anybody else on the live stream? I'm messing with your toes. I'm messing with your little nails. I know. I know, you don't like it. Come on, Pops. Hang on, y'all. I'm finna move Pops. Come on, Pops. Come on. Come on, Pops. But yeah, y'all. This is where we're at. We're talking about Cancer tonight. Also, too, I think I had posted, I don't know if I posted it in my stories on Instagram or if I posted it here, but I was trying to decipher whether I wanted to do, because I try to do the zodiac readings, but I wanted to do a little bit more like collective readings, pick a card readings, those types of readings too. So I wanted to, I'm going to make a poll. So if y'all could vote on what type of readings you like to see the most of, that would be so great and so helpful. Whew. I don't smell like rabbit. Oh, yo, let me show y'all my astrology book. This little book right here. I have this little book. where did I get this book from? It was, I think it was at Barnes and Noble, but this kind of goes into each zodiac sign a little bit. It kind of gives like a little overview of each one. It's cute. I don't know if y'all ever seen that, but I think they have them at Barnes and Nobles. They were on sale. My mom actually got them for me. I got that one, and I actually think I got two more. I got something about auras. I can never say the word. Your aura. I can never say the word. I got something about auras, and I think I got something else about either meditation or astrology, something like that. All right. I feel like I'm in this live stream by myself, y'all, and I don't like it. I don't like it. So I'm not gonna be here much longer. I'm gonna hop out. But I had posted that I was gonna be live, so it's 7:30. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective today, Tuesday, June the 21st, 2022? What messages do you have for the collective? Please and thank you. Also, now is definitely the time to really, like, if you wanted to do something that you've been putting off, now is a really good time to do it. Now is a good time to get it going. Something that you've been putting off doing, now is a perfect time to get going. Spirit said, look for a sign, okay? Look for a sign. If you're wanting to know if you should start this or end that, Spirit says look for a sign. Spirit always gives us signs. Always. Signs and synchronicities. So pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to people in your environment. Songs that come on the radio. Just little things here and there. Pay attention to the details. We got very soon. Very soon. A lot of you guys are going to be getting clarity on a particular situation that you thought was one thing, but it turned out to be something else. Very soon, for those who have been waiting, a new opportunity is about to open up for you. All right? And very soon, things that have been done in the dark are definitely going to be brought to the light. Very soon. What's the messages, Spirit? Spirit said it's up to you. It's on you, boo. That's what Spirit said. It's up to you. You get to decide. A lot of people like to ask for input, advice, insight from other individuals, and that's all nice and everything. But at the end of the day, when you go home and you go to bed at night, it's on you. Your life's decisions are on you. You can get all the readings in the world. You can get all the advice. You can get all the counseling. You can watch all the gurus. But at the end of the day, you have to decide what is going to work for you. Yep, look. Within a few weeks, Spirit gave a very specific deadline. Within a few weeks, that's about 2 to 3 weeks. A few is 3. At least that's how I was raised. 3 is a few. So in about 3 weeks, you might receive a sign. Spirit says trust the process. Trust is here on the bottom of the deck. Trust the process. Don't rush it if you've gotten into a new situation or you've been waiting on an answer back, an email, a phone call, a follow-up. Spirit says trust the process. Eventually, here soon, they will get back to you. Okay, they will get back to you. Don't be stressing yourself out unnecessarily. Okay, we have enough stress, so you don't need to stress yourself out no more. All right, Spirit, what other collective messages do you have for my viewers and subscribers? We have summertime. So Spirit's just confirming that the time frame is going to be very recent. Look, it's going to be successful. Whatever it is that y'all been waiting on, waiting for clarity on, waiting for that confirmation, that sign. When Spirit said look for a sign, Spirit says it's going to be successful. Okay, that's a yes for me. If you've been questioning it, it's a yes. Should I leave this job? Yes, that's a yes. Should I relocate? Yes. New clarity. What I tell y'all? New clarity. New clarity. Things are going to be revealed. You're going to understand why some things didn't work out and why some things are going the way they are. Why you got involved with that new job. Why you had to end up leaving that place, or why you end up having to leave that situation because it wasn't for your highest good, or it simply had run its course. Everything has an expiration date on this earth. Everything has an expiration date. So we can't be upset when it's done. When it's done, what's done is done. It's like your goose is cooked. You know, when it's cooked, it's cooked. You can't go and uncook it. Once it's cooked, it's going through its process. It's complete. All right. Spirit says it's worth a try, and we got a yes. Yes. And then we got cycles. Something needs to change up. So if you've been doing the same thing, expecting different results, Spirit said something needs to change. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's what you're doing. Maybe it's your approach. Cycles, something needs to change up. So if it's not working, don't keep trying to force it. Don't keep hope alive. Let it go. If you done try something more than twice, 3 strikes you're out, baby. It's a wrap. Don't try to force it. Sometimes, and I'm guilty of this myself, sometimes we hang on to situations way longer than we should. Like, we know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, low-key deep down inside that this situation is played out. It's over. It's done. It's not going anywhere. But we still want to try to see if we can sip that last bit of juice out of the cup. Like, there's nothing left. There's nothing left. Let it go. Throw the cup in the trash. There's nothing left in there. We can't be disappointed because it's gone. Okay? It's gone. But Spirit is saying for you guys, success is going to be coming in within just a few short weeks during this summer time, but the choice is yours. Sometimes we're presented with a great opportunity and we'll allow fear. We will allow self-limiting beliefs. We'll allow the negative opinions of others, friends, family, to cloud our judgment. Instead of going within and just being still and really finding what is in alignment with you, what you need to be successful, what you need to feel loved and supported. Because I say this because a lot of people want advice from this person and that person, and this is how you should do this and how you should do that. But honestly, everybody's experience in this life is different. So what may work for one person may not necessarily work for you, right? Because your situation may be very different. Your whole arrangement may be very different. But Spirit's saying you're going to gain new clarity for sure on the whole situation. And it says worth a try. So don't quit before you even get started, really, is the message. Don't quit before you even try. It's like sometimes you throw in the towel too early, but sometimes you throw in the towel too late. Balance, baby. Balance. Give it a little time. If it doesn't look like it's going anywhere fast, cut it, right? My OT Genesis, cut it. Your price is way too high. You need to cut it. Like, don't hang on. All right, y'all. So I've been at this for almost a good hour. I'm getting ready to hop off of here. Sending you guys so much love, light, peace, and blessings. I will be back here again this weekend. So make sure y'all hop onto the live stream. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Click on that post notification. Taurus, I'm finna post y'all's reading. Gemini and Cancer, y'all are next. So good night, y'all.